spear grows stronger. Not enough heat. Mighty Poseidon, greatest of my uncles, arguably, please accept this gift.
For all the times I'm offered gifts or sacrifices, little nephew, I still always very much appreciate it. I mean, look, I'm grinning ear to ear. Say, what exactly is that very mighty-looking spear I think I faintly see in your possession there? I've not seen a thing like that except on very distant shores. It's almost as impressive as my trident here. Almost, I say.
You wretches. Lord Zeus, I bid you please accept my humble offering for all you've done for me.
Why, that is rather generous of you, and I'm grateful for it, nephew. How good of you to make attempts at reciprocity. By the way, nephew, I hear tell your mother Nyx is quite the catch, if you'll forgive my saying so, of course. Your father's never had much of a sensibility around companionship, though perhaps this concubine of his brought something out in him at last.
Thunder time. Time to make some changes around here. Mine. I can take it. I'm ever grateful that my journeys through the underworld mean that we can get to know each other, Master Chaos.
Your repeated generosity with me is starting to become a bit predictable. And yet somehow I nonetheless appreciate it still. How very odd. Such darkness emanates from you, O son of Hades, that I once again did not entirely anticipate you would arrive just now. I suspect even your father must have difficulty keeping track of you through the domain he calls his own.
Chaos flows through me. A wretched sneak. See you next time, I'm sure. My Lady Artemis, your favor's been invaluable to me. No finer huntress ever walked the surface of the earth or underneath.
You're being very nice to me and that makes me suspicious, understand? So, you want more of that? You keep this up. Something's troubled me a little about you. You fight so desperately. At first I thought you simply lacked in patience, but now I see it's urgency that drives you. What is it that you're after, really?
Let's hunt some dead. Oh, good. All clear. Which way? Hey, Charon, mate. Wanted to thank you once again for the fine hourglass you gave to me before. It's been very handy with those wells of yours. Well, cheers. Enjoy it, Charon, mate. And don't go thinking I'm just being kind to get you to lower your prices for me. That would be unconscionable. Should help keep me going. No thanks. One god or the other.
I'm thankful for the gesture there.
Why would you side with... Ugh. Why do I even bother with some lesser god?
Had to choose. My boon from Master Chaos has evolved.
Fine. I'm not angry anymore. Not really, anyway. But you just watch yourself with me. You got it?
On the prowl. The underworld's power.
I commend you for your efforts.
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
Your mother has returned to us already, Zacharias. And still you're going to keep battling your way out, past me and everything up there. Why?
Father says there's no escape from here, and I like to repeatedly show him he's wrong. Besides, I think getting out there a bit from time to time does me some good.
Sounds like you found yourself a steady line of work. Most jobs just need doing. If this one gives you some fulfillment, stick to it. Now come on.
what you get.
I'll make you pay. No.
I did it. Go with that one. Up we go. Ugh, this heat. Think I got one? Hey, a flame eater. That blasted Hydra must be back by now. Come, wretches. Ever since we met, Lord Hermes, life here in the underworld has been much faster paced, and I am ever grateful. This is for you.
Hey boss, I appreciate the tip, but just as a reminder, all my services are paid in full already. No need for special thanks. Though, cheers. Aphrodite said she's running just a little late, cuz, though I'm sure you understand. Besides, I'm here, in spirit anyhow.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm afraid there really isn't much here worthy of you, but perhaps this can suffice.
My, but this isn't such a treasure to behold, and I accept it as a sign of your affection. Of something even more, perhaps? How I love to have these unexpected little run-ins with you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
Love it. I hear something.
I sensed your presence here. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with? Who dies first?
Hopefully not me.
How about you?
Knight.
Death sentence. Really? That's settled then. How did you get so fast? Go on.
In the name of Hades. Hit me. In the name of Hades. That's a bite. Another Progelli.
You caught a specimen.
These witches again. Farewell, ladies. In the name of Hades. Fight me. Are you serious? Exactly what I need. One of my boons got stronger. Pleasure doing business. Might of the sea. Earning my keep. Bone Hydra, how come we never talk? Back. Enough.
Short work of the Hydra, then, I take it.
The dead must have it pretty good up here. I won't have it. My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect. There it is. Whichever guard I don't pick won't be pleased.
I am most grateful. Oh, I'm absolutely flabbergasted, nephew. I offer you the finest blessings of the earth and sea, and they're not good enough.
Sorry, Uncle Poseidon. Die.
What can I say, nephew? Sometimes our tempers get the best of all of us. Your fortunate mind didn't get the best of you back there. You choose to challenge me again. Not many in Elysium so dare.
Wait, I never challenged you. The entrance to your chamber looks like any other pathway in Elysium. I have no quarrel with you, sir.
To step into my chamber is to challenge me. It is a custom since the time I lived and breathed in darkness. I will send you into such a darkness now. Really? Oh, enough. You win.
Got you, Bullman. Hear me on my authority.
Is this how you decided to repay me? Why, you must think that I abandoned you in life. When I went off to war without you, is that it? You think I had a choice? But anyway, he's never going to return to me, is he? He's in your father's service now. He's never getting out. Neither are you.
No, that's not acceptable to me. None of it.
How bold. So what do you intend to do? You're leaving anyway.
I'll figure something out. But you do something for me in the meantime. Don't give in to what you're feeling now, alright? Achilles loves you still, like you don't know.
I'm past the point of making promises, but thank you for your words. I love him still, in turn. I pray the fates help you in your endeavors there. Leave me.
Wisdom guide you, cousin. If you've a moment, Zagreus. One of my relatives has claimed that I usurp your time, so I invited her to contact you.
Hello, Zagreus. Athena here is grandstanding or trying to prove a point or something. I don't know. Anyway, nice talking to you.
Well, I suppose that's settled then. I'm afraid such interactions aren't uncommon here amongst my family. But what's a family without flaws?
Appreciate the backup. Hey, free money. Whoops. Sorry. Whoops. Sure beats having to ferry souls about, right? no hard feelings, right? I look forward to making use of this. It's regenerating. Burn. Gimme.
Get your hands off my trove.
Come and get it.
I shall deal with you later then.
There. Cheers for the discount. Why not? Thanks, you two.
Our sworn enemy! Ah, at last. Come, Mysterious, let's vanquish this blackguard.
I can't.
Useless.
Goddess Demeter, I beg of you, assist me! Curse you!
Fight.
That was my friend, you bastard!
You're next, King.
Why, you...
Finally. A souvenir. Got them again, my shade. Hope you enjoyed the show. To the surface. Cheers. The old Daedalus surprise. Cheers, mate. The Shield of Light. There's a good boy. I don't think so. Time to deal with Father's pest problem, I guess. My reward. I'm back. Oh. Maybe it's in here. Doesn't taste like anything. Hey, a Satyr sack already. Oh, what is this stuff? Goddess Athena, please accept this gift. Your wisdom ever guides me toward the light.
My, how very generous of you to offer me this gift. I'm very grateful, though I ask that you not go out of your way on my account. Let's please stay focused here. There must be some unconquerable force or foe awaiting you just at the border of your realm and ours. We cannot even see it through a shroud of darkness there. I shall make certain that your family knows it may take considerable time to surpass. So fear not, for we are patient here.
Strength of the goddess. Going back. I'll pay for that.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another Satyr sack.
See you, boy. Well, Guan Yu, take good care of Varatha for me.
What have you done with my ancient weapon, boy? I sense Varatha's form there in your feeble grip, but there's some garish power you've awakened in it, haven't you?
Oh, just took a splash of Titan blood at the right time was all. There's more to your ancient weapon than you gave it credit for, I guess. Though let's not keep it waiting, no?
No, let's not. Gygaros is the mightier weapon with none of the treacherous past. It needs no fanciful shape-shifting tricks to run you through. Behold. Darkness. Zagreus, is this the best that you can do?
You'll have to let me know when this is over.
Enough!
Got you.
You asked for this. I shall not take such disrespect from you. You owe this victory to all your relatives. Let's do this again.
Yes. In the name of Hades. Titan blood.
Reflecting on his victory, Prince Zagreus observes how death can take hold in so many different ways. At times quite slowly, and at other times...
How?
Not bad at all, really.
I'm up. Oh, hi, you're welcome. Just go right ahead, I guess.
Bye for now.
Whoa, you must have really gotten pretty far out there if you could get me one of these, so wow. And thanks for stopping by.
You lighten up my numerous untimely deaths, Hypnos.
Everyone, look who it is. Tell me something, boy. Zagreus. Why did you do all this? Return the Queen. Go to such lengths. At a certain point, you must have learned the way I felt about her. Yet still you persisted. If I were you, I'd not have done me any favors.
I didn't often stop to give it much thought. I just knew I needed to find her. And then as soon as I did, I knew I needed her in my life. In other words, doing you any favors was never a priority, Father. Just ended up that way, I guess.
I see. I appreciate your candor. Nevertheless, I thank you. I do not know how you accomplished what you did, but know that I am grateful for the outcome, even if I fail to act like it most of the time.
You're welcome. Father, I know we can't exactly change the past, but we can try to move forward. Look, I know I'm not even supposed to have this stuff, but everyone likes it. Won't you try it at least? Here, take it either way.
I can dispose of this properly. Speaking of disposal, I've no further need for this here, so rid me of it, why don't you? On your way out.
Father, I don't know what to say.
Oh, hello.
Hey Orpheus, you've noticed the resemblance between me and Dionysus, haven't you, mate? I'll tell you a little secret, but you have to promise not to tell. We're really the same god. I love a good feast, don't I?
But Zagreus, that is a striking revelation, the connection you describe. I see it. I can see it now. To think the god of wine and you are intricately linked. It isn't obvious, is it?
Oh, there's more to it. A bit grim, really, as I'm a little older than I look. You see, the Titans, they once tore me limb from limb, but then my heart was saved, and that's where Dionysus comes from. That is the connection between us. You understand me, mate?
Your tale stirs my soul. It truly does, my friend. It is a marvel to me that such heroism isn't widely known, and I'm committed to the spread of all such truths.
Dionysus and I appreciate it, mate.
What is it, child? Is something amiss?
No, it's just the latest renovations from the contractor. Father told me you've been supervising all of that. Look, just between us, and I'll not speak of it again, but thanks so much.
Ah, yes, no need to speak of it again, though I am pleased to oblige. No gift which you could bring me can exceed the value of our kinship, child, though it moves me to receive this offering.
It's nothing, Nyx, really. I know you've always believed in me, and it's not something I ever take for granted.
I am grateful.
The head chef is going to want this fish. Chef. Done deal.
Follow your heart. That's odd advice, especially from you. Though, No offense intended.
I just mean, if you don't believe in the work you're doing, why keep on doing it? Just out of obligation? You have to take care of yourself.
I don't think there's any rush for that. We won't just shrivel up and die in 40 years like mortals do. But I know what you're saying. I'll think about it, do so. Thanks.
What, are you kidding me? Of course.
Orpheus got on the board.
You would mean it. Oh my god.
I know.
I think we'll go with this. They say this one's the hottest style this side of Elysium.
Who are these self-appointed judges, I would like to know?
Contractor, work approved. Should make the climate in the lounge a bit more comfortable for some of us.
You wish for warmth? Go visit Asphodel.
Let's do it. There's not much on the menu in the lounge, but maybe this will help.
What are we supposed to do with that?
Let's go with this. The comfort and the safety hazard of a roaring fire seems the perfect touch for our fine lounge, I say.
What are we supposed to do with that?
Here you go. Think this is going to be a better look for the lounge seating.
Green is perhaps last among the list of colors I would have selected.
Here's the commission. At least somebody will enjoy it around here, even if it's just a painted skeleton.
Would that you were a painted skeleton yourself.
Let's go with this one, then. This one's for all the solitary shades hanging around forever in the lounge.
Now I suppose no work shall ever be complete.
Well, I don't see why not. These adorable little creatures forced to live in a cage ought to lighten the mood.
Those bats are for reconnaissance, not for your mood.
I think we'll go with this. If some big light refracting orb won't fill the lounge with revelry, I don't know what will.
I guess.
Blood and darkness, what have you done now?
Approved. Now this is just the sort of outlandish purchase that makes me briefly feel slightly better about myself.
I pity those who have depended on our lounge for its formal, understated atmosphere.
No time to rest.
Seriously.
Well, you know.
The light provided by the flames of deepest hell enhances the lounging area with a soft glow, and their warmth soothes the few living denizens there.
It's really quite cozy. They're really having a good time. Let's have a bat's eye view. Here's the fee. I'd like to see the depths of Tartarus adorn those walls back there.
Why don't you go see Tartarus firsthand?
Contractor, work approved. This artful piece of terrifying asphodel should add some atmosphere.
What are you doing to my hall up there?
Work approved. This piece has the power to embarrass several members of this house all in one swoop.
I much prefer the walls to remain bare.
How about this, Contractor? Oh gods, am I becoming hopelessly obsessed with Theseus?
You'll never be a match for such a champion.
Contractor, I have another job. Every self-respecting house needs a portrait of a girl from Crete.
Another tastelessly constructed piece.
Let's do it. A marble bust of some old man seems just the thing to liven this place up.
Exactly whose unwanted countenance is that?
Here's the commission. Nyx deserves a place of honor around here. How about right over there on that wall?
Nick Shirley is unwanting of attention such as that.
Let's go with this one then. Wonder how they got Meg to pose with the other two. They look downright civil.
You wish to see the Fury Sisters go to Tartarus?
Approved. Since this is Father's house, it's only fair the walls be slathered with his sour look.
You dare to thusly mock me, boy?
Let's shift some things around if you don't mind. How about we make an adjustment right over here, if that's okay? We're going to reconfigure that bit once again, Contractor. Let's put that up again. Here you go. Contractor, I have another job. Here's the fee. How about this, Contractor? This is the color suited for our hall back there. I think we'll go with this. This color seemed to suit the hall quite well. Contractor, work approved. Let's change the colors up back there again. Work approved. A nice floral arrangement ought to lighten up the mood a little bit.
You are too kind.
You would associate my house with flowers, boy.
Well, I don't see why not. I'm sure nobody's going to mind some lovely flowers there.
It is appreciated, child.
That is no place for flowers. Clean that up.
Let's go with this. One more embellishment for the old house. How about this, Contractor? These decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt.
You would squander your earnings on that.
Here's the fee. I swear, who would purchase laurels when they could earn them in sporting competition?
Only those with pure contempt for honest victory.
Here's the commission. This seems a suitably fine resting pad for Cerberus.
The dog is perfectly content such as it is.
Cerberus was never keen on playing ball, but on the other hand, who doesn't like a ball?
What do you think the dog shall do with that?
Maybe this knitted effigy of some sort of surface creature will keep Cerberus occupied.
Cerberus has much better things to do than play with toys.
Let's get some undead flower petals over there post-haste. Here you go. These undead flower petals are to add an extra touch of elegance, I think.
What are you doing to my central hall?
Let's do it. The hall to Father ought to look more sinister, I think.
A fair enough adjustment, I should say.
Let's go with this. I won't be needing these, but anyone emerging from the pool of sticks might like them, I suppose.
That's not of use to anyone.
Approved. This should instill a sense of fear in anyone approaching my bedchambers.
What you do with your wretched bedchambers is your business alone.
Well, I don't see why not. A bit more mood lighting in the main hall is certainly in order, isn't it?
The light of Ixion is bright enough.
Let's go with this one then. Perhaps my chambers will look even better with these blades ominously displayed on either side.
Those blades don't even work. No wonder you prefer them so.
Contractor, I have another job. You know, I've always had a thing for double-bladed axes.
I've always had a thing for silence around here.
Work approved. If Hypnos is going to be sleeping on the job, he ought to do it in the lap of luxury.
Hypnos has an important job to do.
I think we'll go with this. Nothing like a mosaic depicting my arch-enemy in the Bull of Minos to spur me on.
Do give the champion of Elysium my best regards when next you're slain by him.
Contractor, work approved. Can't have too many undead flower petals around here. Let's try this on for size instead, okay? Let's make an adjustment over here again, Contractor. I wanted to see how this looks again, if that's all right. Let's put this back up, why not?
Was that truly necessary, boy?
Here's the commission. Let's set some decadent old tombs right smack in the middle of the hall back there.
The dead need not be coddled with such things.
How about this, Contractor? Anything to liven things up even the slightest bit around here.
Who requested that?
Contractor, work approved. I think those columns still could use some sprucing up.
The columns were just fine the way they were.
Approved. I was thinking it'd be good to change those columns up a bit.
Those columns are for function, not for show.
Among the countless splendid gemstones hidden underneath the earth, a great many are used to decorate the House of Hades, god of the dead, god of riches.
I guess there are a lot of gemstones here.
Hello?
I think we'll go with this. I would like only the brightest burning, most ornate fireplace available, thanks.
There is sufficient warmth already in that hall.
Here's the fee. I think we can spruce up the centerpiece of the Great Hall just a bit.
This is my blasted hall rather than yours.
Let's do it. This elegant countenance should look perfect above a roaring inferno in the hall back there.
The climate in this house is perfectly attuned as it is.
Work approved. These ought to add a little sparkle each time I revive from the pool of Styx.
Such an ignoble way to step into this house needs no adornment.
Here you go. You look a bit uncomfortable, Father. Here, why don't you have a seat?
What? What happened to my... another of your foolish pranks.
Excuse me while I swap your bedding for you, boy. Let's go with this one then. I've not seen the famous Heracles about, and so let's have a marble effigy of him instead.
Daedalus ought stick to chamber work.
The fallen warrior in Elysium we spoke of. He seems like a good man, though was he always the despondent sort?
No, lad. I was that sort, I think, but he was not.
He was one of the only men I knew who did not look upon me as a threat. He saw something in me I never knew was there, and in turn, with him, I felt... how to describe it? Calm. Whole.
Huh. I'm restless all the time. I can only imagine.
He had this wry humor about him, like he was wise beyond his years. A quality I trust shall see him through his struggles now. Although, I hoped residing in Elysium would mean he wouldn't have to struggle any longer.
He shouldn't, sir. And neither should you.
Within the house's gallery now sits the bust of a distinguished poet, ruggedly handsome in his age, who, although yet to earn his fated fame, shall probably be better known someday.
Never heard of him. Interesting texture.
The perfect chiseled physicality of one of Greece's greatest ever heroes now adorns the house's gallery, reminding most onlookers of many ways in which they failed to compare.
He sure looks tall. Contractor, I have another job. What is it about fountains that makes everything feel a little fancier?
Really?
What good shall that do all the way down there?
Well, I don't see why not. Always hoped we'd have a fountain here precisely in that location.
I did not authorize such an expenditure.
Water is the source of life, yet still it flows within the darkest underworld recesses, whilst restless shades of mortals look upon it and recall the short days they could drink it and draw breath.
Now I feel bad. It's 7:48 right now, I guess.
So between us, all you're attempting to break out of here, over and over, you're now authorized to keep that up? Exposing weaknesses in underworld security, huh?
Something like that. I guess I've gotten pretty decent about escaping from a place that's known for being inescapable. Lets me keep in touch with the other side of the family. Work with you from time to time.
I have to say, I never thought I'd hear you talking about looking forward to working, Zag. You feeling all right? Spending too much time on the surface, maybe?
Oh, I'm feeling fine. I never thought I was much good at anything, but if my fated purpose is to be a master of frustrating father's efforts to make everything strictly perfect, I think I'm okay with that.
Well then, I'll be looking forward to working with you in a more official capacity, even if we're still supposed to keep it all under wraps, for sake of appearances. See you out there.
Bye, Than. I could look at this painting all day or night. Mother's away, I guess. Enjoying staring at that ball I got you, boy? No fun if it doesn't fight back, huh?
The hell-forged, multi-headed monster feels no urgency to waste his precious time on simple playthings, much preferring to conserve his vast energy reserves, in case any trespassers need to be eaten suddenly.
Well, it's there if you change your mind. It is my humble duty to oblige my favorite boy with all the treats as I am able to procure.
Knowing the watchdog's never-ending appetite for treats, the prince obliges him.
Let's go with this. Should make a nice enough addition to my chambers.
Really?
Let's go with this one then. What time is it? That's right, rug switching time.
Meddling with rugs again, are we?
How about this, contractor? I have this crippling compulsion to commission objects I am never ever going to sit on.
None shall sit besides myself and Cerberus.
Contractor, I have another job. If I'm to keep seeing my chamber walls, they might as well not be completely barren.
Why don't you clean your chambers rather than adorn them?
Well, I don't see why not. My mage lord Dionysus can inspire me to keep a bright and healthy attitude toward life.
Healthy attitude? From him?
Here you go. Hey, they're my bedchambers. I can have whatever wall scrolls I want.
If that is how you wish to spend your wealth.
Work approved. Should help make my messy chambers even messier.
That would not have been next on my list.
Let's go with this. They say that only Heracles himself can lift these things. I'll take them then.
You think you have the necessary strength?
Here's the fee. Always wanted my own entertainment table, and I can finally afford one, I suppose.
Keep entertaining yourself, boy.
Let's do it. If anybody needs to see their own reflection down the hall, well, now they can.
Leave that poor contractor alone.
Contractor, work approved. A fine hallway requires a fine rug, I always say. I say it sometimes.
Oh, leave the blasted rugs alone for once.
Approved. If there's a finer rug to set back there, I'll likely end up getting it as well.
Are you quite finished alternating rugs?
Here's the commission. Oh, we absolutely need to get this rug. Right over there. How about this, contractor? By my decree, this house is not a house without this rug. I think we ought to mix things up a bit.
You're wasting everybody's time.
Let's see how it looks the other way, all right?
Utterly senseless.
I think we'd better go with this option instead.
Why bother with such triviality?
Guess what, contractor? Changed my mind again.
An utterly unnecessary change.
This ought to help Orpheus keep his boundless libraries of music in order. Just have to fill it in.
Oh my.
Our court musician need not be so indulged.
Let's go with this.
My music stand.
Here's the fee. Another piece for the music stand. Here's the commission.
I remember.
Work approved. Always room for some new music in my life. Let's go with this one then.
The famous artistry of Daedalus.
Contractor, work approved. Not going to say no to more music. Let's do it. Should check the music stand to hear this one. Here you go.
A song.
Approved.
The gift of song.
Contractor, I have another job.
A song returns to me.
Well, I don't see why not.
A fine selection.
Work approved.
Has inspiration struck?
New music.
Why, certainly, of course.
You turn that down this instant.
Approved.
How splendid.
Here you go. Diamonds for a piece of music seems like a fair exchange. Let's do it. Think I'm going to enjoy listening to this piece. Contractor, work approved. New music for the music stand? Okay. Here's the fee.
Another song.
Let's go with this one then.
By the fates.
Well, I don't see why not. Think I'm going to enjoy listening to this piece, potentially over and over. How about this, contractor?
By my muse.
Contractor, I have another job. More music to soothe the senses. Here's the commission.
Another memory.
Let's go with this. Time to load up the old music stand. Let's go with this one then.
My memory of music stirs.
New piece there. Let's listen.
Keep it down, I say. I'm attempting to work here.
Why, very well.
Keep it down.
Okay, I like that one.
It is not music hour yet.
That one then.
This.
The gemstone-bearing prince commissioned such a finely crafted fountain for the house that all the shades who witnessed it still think of him quite fondly ever since.
Ever since? It's not been that long. A fine addition to the bedchambers. Won't budge at all.
A massive set of weights, positioned carefully in line of sight of any visitors, shall doubtless make them think the prince is stronger and in better shape than in reality.
I get lots of exercise, okay? Alas, I am no Heracles.
Much of the softness of the richly woven rug the prince procured cannot be fully felt beneath his flame-licked feet.
I guess it's soft. Who needs sleep?
The ever-energetic prince, alas, remains incapable of sitting still, even with such a supple, comfortable seating arrangement nestled in his chambers now.
I just prefer to stand, all right?
The valor of the great-hearted Achilles is immortalized upon the prince's wall, as though it might stir up more courage from within.
Achilles must have been incredible back when he was alive.
A beautifully decorated, subtly enchanted bowl containing traces of the hapless prince's past attempts to flee the underworld now accents a particularly cluttered corner of his room.
Always wanted my own scrying pool.
The visage of the goddess Aphrodite now adorns the prince's bedchambers, perhaps to provide consolation after when next he dies.
Aphrodite herself. Wonder if I could get this signed. Just need to keep at it.
An object intricately carven solely for the purposes of recreation now resides within the pleasure-seeking prince's chambers, although his lack for an opponent limits its appeal.
Face me yourself, old man. Wait, this requires a second player, doesn't it?
The shattered weapons of the siege of Ilion are now reduced to window dressings in the prince's ever-cluttered lair.
Bronze weapons. Made crudely, but they had the right idea. Don't have a player too. Need practice.
The ever-smiling, wine-washed countenance of the great Lord Dionysus now adorns the prince's chamber wall, thus radiating questionable influence.
It's like we share a bond, man. Was bound to happen, really. The Frostfair blade. What a weapon.
Looking good.
Say, mate, I picked up a painting for our lounge that looked a little like yourself. Reminds me, have you ever even been inside? Should come join us sometime.
Ah, you know what? I appreciate that there, boyo. Those kind of social spaces are not really for me. I kind of like it out here. Just me, these bats whizzing around from time to time. Besides, the old contract makes it pretty clear I gotta stay right here.
What if I picked you up bodily and brought you in? Contract have anything to say about that?
Yeah, no, that definitely wouldn't fly. Oh, look here, pal. I can't just keep accepting these from you. Now, when they're paying me already, I got standards to uphold, you know?
I will look the other way if you do, mate. Now here, or else. I need the rail. What's that one do? Someone's trying to goad me into using the Pact of Punishment.
Do you have the guts?